So the first move was the setup, which I just showed you how to get the setup going. And now the defender's thinking I'm going to go right. You know, so now I'm going into the pullback. All right, now he's thinking I'm going right. So this right here, I go right. I actually go right one time. I go right, making him think, and he's trying his best to not let me go right. So he jumps so hard to go right. He jumps so hard, that pullback sets it up right there. So that first initial move set up for me to get a pullback and get myself a jump shot. The step back is probably one of the toughest shots to take because you're actually stepping away and your body's coming back. You know, they always say you want to be forward, you know, chin above your knees and your feet when you shoot. So you have this, once again, you got to stay low within this shot. Basketball is also about angles, and you got to get your defender off balance. You see the court, you see everything going on. He can't see anything, so he's just seeing you. So you're one-on-one with him, and you know what angles are going to get him off balance, you know? So everything has to be kind of like a direct move at the basket. It can't be this way or it can't be that way. It's kind of got to be, I'm going to get by you. You got to know every step of your game. So it's kind of like ball handling skills have to be up to par as well, because it's kind of in and out. The first setup move is in and out, making them think you're going right. This right here, that's a complex move in itself. So that has to get him off balance and get him off guard. And this usually beats the defense. When I hit him with this step back, he think I'm gonna shoot, this usually beats him. But I'm thinking the defense, where they're gonna be. I know I can beat my first man. I'm thinking where's that second guy coming from and where he's gonna be, and I gotta get a shot over him, and he's gonna recover. So I know both of them are kind of coming at me at the same time. So when I beat him first, I see him and say, all right, you're coming. I see you stepping back, not stepping straight back, stepping back at an angle where I know he still can't recover, but I can still get away from him, and I got myself a pretty good look at the basket. That's why I say this move is so complex. It's kind of everything's a sail within itself. First one, the in and out, is a sail. The second one, pull back, is a sail. And even when I pull back, that's another sail. It's two sails in one. Then when I dribble, another sail, then a step back, and then you're there. This is one of my counter moves, you know, because they know I'm going right, I'm going by my defender on my first step. So they kind of playing off for that. So it's kind of like a bait, like a boom. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Steve Smith or Chris Paul does it. It's kind of like a setup. So as I jab and go, he's already taken away my right hand. And I kind of know that at the same time. I'm like, all right, he wants to take my right, so I'm going to set him up. So I'm put that bounce. This pause right here is probably the most important part of the move because it's throwing him off balance. Like, they're like, okay, I stopped him, now what's he going to do? So as I hit him with that, I'm setting him up. Now he's kind of baited. He's thinking I want to go that way, so it's kind of like a boom, and it's like, all right, the crossover's coming. But it's so fast, it's like boom, boom, and it's always throwing him off guard, and it throws me to a shot, or I get the drive to the lane. So it's late in the game moves to where the defense has seen a few things that you've done already, and they're hip to it, and you give them a different look.